Dr. Mendenhall here to read Peter's Chair. This story is by Ezra Jack Keats, and this is one of the ones where I would like to show you the cards. But let's do them after we read the story. Yeah, see what we remember. So that will be our first story. It's a fictional text. And our second one is also fiction. It's called The Cleanup. So I'm wondering if the first story has something to do with cleaning up, maybe. We'll see what they have in common. Peter's Chair. Peter stretched as high as he could. There, his tall building was finished. Ooh, you could do this at home. Crash! Down it came. Shh! Called his mother. You'll have to play more quietly. Remember, we have a new baby in the house. Oh, things change, don't they? Peter looked into his sister Susie's room. Her mother was fussing around the cradle. That's my cradle, he thought. And they painted it pink. Oh dear, things change. Hi, Peter, said his father. Would you like to help paint Sister's high chair? It's my high chair, whispered Peter. And what color are they painting it? Pink! He saw his crib and muttered, my crib, it's painted pink too. Not far away stood his old chair. They didn't paint that yet, Peter shouted. He picked it up and ran to his room. He wants to keep something, huh? Let's run away, Willie, he said. Peter filled a shopping bag with cookies and dog biscuits. Willie. Well, take my blue chair, my toy crocodile, and the picture of me when I was a baby. Willie got his bone. Oh, yeah, dog might want to take his bone. They went outside and stood in front of his house. This is a good place, said Peter. He arranged his things very nicely and decided to sit in his chair for a while. But he couldn't fit in the chair. He was too big. I bet he's too big for the high chair and the cradle too, right? His mother came to the window and called, won't you come back to us, Peter dear? We have something very special for lunch. Peter and Willie made believe they didn't hear. But Peter got an idea. I see blue feet. Soon his mother saw signs that Peter was home. That rascal is hiding behind the curtain, she said happily. She moved the curtain away, but he wasn't there. Here I am, shouted Peter. Oh my goodness, had me fooled too. Peter sat in a grown-up chair. His father sat next to him. Daddy, said Peter, let's paint the little chair pink for Susie. It's too small for him, right? And he gets to sit in an adult chair. Oh, there it is. And they did. Uh-oh. The dog's painting too. That was cute. This one's called The Cleanup. It's like they have a problem. When will we go to the park? Anna asks. We have to clean the kitchen first, says Dad. That's our new rule. Let's all help to clean up, Gabe says. Oh good, they help together. That makes it faster, right? I'll wash the dishes, volunteers Louise. Gabe carefully dries the dishes, Anna puts the dishes away. Teamwork gets the job done faster, says Mom. I agree. Dad frowns. Look at all that mud. Uh-oh. Mom mops the floor. Gabe helps. Anna picks up the toys. Louise pulls Ace's leash. Time for your bath, Ace, he says. Everyone starts working faster. The kitchen shines. We did it, Gabe cheers. Let's work together to keep the house clean from now on, says Mom. We can make a chores chart, says Anna. The family fills out the chart together. Then not everybody's stuck doing everything, right? It was a little bit. At the park, the family finds a nice spot in the shade. Louise kicks a ball to Ace. Oh no! But it was too late. Another chore. Everyone laughs. They will all give Ace another bath later. Okay, so in our first story, we have Peter's chair, right? So let's think about it. The first thing that was happening was Peter was playing. Did the dog knock over everything? Maybe, but it made a lot of noise, right? And what did Mama say? We gotta be quiet because of the baby. So what does he do? He and Willie, they peek in and they see the baby there. And the baby is in his what? His old cradle. And it's painted pink, right? And that makes him think of the purple chair, his chair. What does this picture mean? Tell your parent teacher. Yeah, he's grown too big for the chair, which means he's too big for the cradle. He's too big for the high chair. They should be used by someone else, right? He's growing up. Now this page shows when he's back. But first he packs a bag and he goes to live right outside the house, right? And when he comes back, yeah, he left his shoes there and he hid over here. What else was ask Cardinus? Oh, the last one is he says he will what? He will help paint the chair. All right. So when we read a story, we want to think about what are the important details that help us explain the story, right? And then we think about how would we feel? How would we feel if we were just playing and having fun and we had to do things differently all of a sudden for somebody else? You know, when change happens, we don't always like it, right? Okay, in fact, most of the time I think we don't like it. But change is usually good for us. So, that's how he feels there. Now, does he feel the same here at the end of the story? No, I think he's figured out he likes sitting in the adult chair. And he's too big for the little one, so he decides he should give it away, right? So he feels differently at the end. That happens quite often. Thank you for listening, and see you next time.